Back in the Uncle Joe's Garage, outfitted by California Car Cover. Gabriel Iglesias is with us here.
Once again, we're outfitted by California Car Cover.
You've always got something going on besides working on new material, like the Comedy Magic Club, where we've seen you so many times discussing things going on in your life that may end up or may not end up on stage later on. You've also got a reality show.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those things where we put our hat into the mix to see what we could do. You know, it's like I'm on the road all the time. We're always going out to eat, and we're always trying to find out ways to burn off the meals. So we decided to come up with a show.
That's a great excuse. I never thought of that.
It's awesome. I mean, we're already doing it. So I told my agent, I says, let's just add cameras and see what happens. Mm-hmm. We're always just being funny and just being stupid out there. So let's put some cameras on there and see what happens. So the idea of the show is, we go out, we have an amazing meal. Basically, it's Thanksgiving. And at the end of the meal, there's a score. The score is the amount of calories that you just consumed. Once you got that score, now we got to figure out what is it that we have to do in order to bring that back down to zero. So the name of the show is called Fluffy Breaks Even.
Cool. And you're working on this? It's in production right now?
Oh, yeah. We've already taped 4 episodes. We're working on 5 this week.
So Martine is in it?
Martine is in it. My buddy Rick is in it, and a couple of other friends.
It can get kind of raucous on the road. But I also know when you do gigs a lot of times, when you got the bus and you're done with a gig, you might stop over by the hospital and see kids or something in the hospital as well.
That has happened in the past where we shut down a hospital.
That was the term I was looking for.
Fluffy's here, clear!
It's cool that you spread the love, that you have this power to draw people in and to make them feel good and happy along the way. You're on the road quite a bit as well.
Yeah, 46 weeks out of the year.
46 out of the year. Do you remember what your house looks like?
That's what it's a big mailbox is what it is. Because I go on the road and I come back and I just check my mail, do my laundry and go back out.
And you're constantly working, you're doing gigs, but you're also working on new stories, which is one of the cool things about you since the very beginning. Not just, hey, take my wife, please. And not jokes like that. You're telling stories. Of course, when you started, we didn't realize those were real people you were talking about, Martine and the others in the stories, and the audience can identify with a lot of things that have happened.
I think it's because it's, first of all, they're real stories, and the situations that you run into, whether it's a relationship or being a parent or just having friends that are crazy that might get you in trouble. I think a lot of people can relate to those things.
Mm-hmm. Well, Martine's still around, isn't he?
He's still around. You know what? He's calmed down. He no longer goes to Mexico for the drugs. Now he goes for the medication. For the medication.
It's a good thing. Gabriel Iglesias with it here in Uncle Joe's Garage.